Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're going to be watching King Kong today, the extended version, the one that
wow.
came out in 2005.
All right.
Hey.
So we have,
Kong.
yeah, we've
Okay.
never watched King Kong on the channel. I'm sure, I'm just assuming, but I know Dad, growing up, would watch
Oh,
the
yeah.
real old one on
I
TV.
did
And
too,
I
yes,
watched
yes.
it with him.
And
Yeah.
it was
Yes, I
so
watched it
old.
too, yeah.
I don't know,
That's
19, I don't even know what year it
That
came
was
out,
the-
what decade
I
it
don't
came
know.
out, but it was
The
so
first
old.
one, that's all I know.
And I
Exactly.
tried to sit there, and he would love it, you know. And I'm like, I don't know. You have like the little
loves
figures.
King Kong, Godzilla. Oh,
That's
So
all,
we
my
did
God.
watch one of the Godzilla movies from 2014 with Bryan Cranston. We did enjoy that one. Different monster. Not that I want to call King Kong a monster. I like Godzilla too, though. A few of you have been requesting that we watch the extended version, which adds on, give or take, 15 minutes. It's not that much more time, so we were not going to watch it just because it is a long sit down. We do take a lot of breaks, but for all of us, but for Mom, I love you and you were so wonderful, but it is really hard for her to sit that long, even
That's
with
right.
breaks in the mix. You only sit that long for the channel, you move around, you're active around the house. So anyways, for that reason, we weren't going to, but then when we found out it was only another 15-ish minutes, we're like, okay, well, that's
That's right,
not
yeah.
like an extra hour or something, or 40 minutes or half hour.
Yeah.
So you guys have not seen this movie at all.
No.
no, we haven't.
Nothing.
I think there's a few King Kong movies out because I know Skull Island was another request. I think there's a newer one coming out. This one I did see a long time ago, so I think you guys will enjoy it.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
It's an adventure movie kind of thing. Jack Black is in it. You know Jack Black.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know Mus Poe
Yes,
from Kung
yes.
Fu Panda, but you guys know him from other
Yes,
things
that's
too.
right.
And Naomi Watts is also in this. She was in Impossible. We
Oh,
liked her in that
Great.
movie.
Okay. I don't even remember what happened in the original watching it with Pops. I don't remember. Just-
Beating chest.
Yeah, being
That's
just
right,
holding
yeah.
a little lady.
Yes,
Oh,
I don't want to
that's right.
hit, so I was like,
Climbing and holding her.
That's right.
All right, guys. So shall we get into it?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. All the rocks
Whoa.
look like faces, don't they?
Yes,
like
aren't
eyes
they?
with,
Yes,
like, rocks
definitely. Look at that. Yeah.
in the mouths. Rah.
Oh, yes.
Scary rocks everywhere.
Oh, there they are. Skull Island.
There you go. Oh, that's why
My
we
God.
called it that.
Yeah.
Mr. Denham, I think we should go back.
We'll handle this.
You're going to handle this.
Here, put it in your hand and take it.
I'm going to pull you in.
Gee, look at them.
I'm going to bite you.
Yeah, see?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. Say no more.
God, you know nothing.
No. Oh my
Really?
gosh. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Whoa. God. Go. Oh, sir. Whoa. God.
You invaded their. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yeah, see? Oh.
Oh,
No!
Oh,
Oh, they're going to
jeez.
sacrifice her.
Yeah, for King Kong.
No, 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 no.
Oh, see.
I didn't sign up for this. Oh, no
Oh, no.
way. Just keep
Yeah.
her like that.
Oh my God. Whoa! Whoa!
Ooh.
Whoa!
ooh.
Oh my God.
Healthy pair of lungs.
Oh my God.
Ooh, God, you bash your head against the
Oh my
rock.
Can you imagine?
Wow. God. Whoa.
Oh, now he's running with her. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Oh
jeez.
Oh
boy.
my God, this poor.
How does she
Jeez.
not have any broken bones?
I was thinking that whole body must be should have been.
You're the star of this picture. Get into character and head toward the ears.
Get in character.
Animals, they're not
He
flipping
doesn't.
flamingos, dude.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He
Know
wants
nothing
it.
about them.
Whoa! Let me go there. Whoops.
Turn around and face him. Oh,
Whoop.
He's like in.
Yeah.
Tom walk. So run with that
Oh
thing.
my gosh, see now? Only pushed your luck. God. Whoa, he's,
Oh, how lucky
wow.
is he?
Huge
Yeah.
elephants.
Look at him now, look at him how fast he's running.
Now he's hauling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
Don't
whoop.
get the cameraman. He works so hard. Oh,
It's pretty strong to do that.
oh, we got trampled.
Yeah. Oh,
Take the tripod. Help me up with the tripod.
Uh-oh.
He's not gonna get. Oh.
Nope, he's gone.
Spotter. We just spotter moving. Oh, no. Oh my gosh.
You thought you were going to go, did you, silly?
Oh my god.
He's pissed off now. Look at him.
Look at him, yeah. Ooh.
She's playing with him. He likes it. Oh, he's trying to play with her, but he's really hurting her.
Yeah.
I said no.
Oh my god.
I want more.
That could be you.
I'm having a temper tantrum. Oh, I'm just like, whoa.
Ooh, something huge.
Whoa. Ooh, there's something
Here
coming
he
out
comes
there.
really
Yeah,
fast.
go, wheel. Behind you.
No
Whoop.
way.
Ooh.
Biggest catfish ever.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Comes, oh, just in time.
Oh, jeez.
My god.
Caw-caw.
That's kind of scary going in there.
Why go in there? Just say
Oh my
in.
god. Oh. No, he's gonna catch it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Shucks. He was
He's
such
not
a
going to be
nice
as nice
guy.
to you.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh,
there he
you're
goes.
such a brave guy. Oh, he's smart to do this.
Oh, he is. Look at him.
Trying to get all the guys.
Aw.
Nope.
Oh,
there he
There's
goes.
water
Oh,
below.
goodness.
Concrete.
Oh.
Okay, step back.
Oh.
Nice and slow.
Yeah. Oh, don't make noise. Don't make
Quietly,
noise.
but-
Kind of look behind you too, though, like really quick.
Ooh, go right
So
through
strong
it.
too.
It is, yeah. Oh my.
Oh, something's killing it.
Yuck.
Oh, my.
No thanks.
Oh,
Ew.
can you?
Oh, oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares.
Oh,
Oh,
that's what got
no.
that other thing. Oh, you got something in your mouth already. Eat that
That's
first.
right.
Yeah. Greedy.
Don't move.
Oh.
Stop moving your head. Hello there, darling. Come here, Robin.
Oh, I'm getting creeped.
Okay, good. Someone heard her scream.
Oh no, now what?
Oh, I'm here to save you.
Oh, yes.
Kong is here to
Oh,
save
yeah,
you.
good. Yes.
You still eating that thing?
Oh,
Oh,
my
he's really
god.
intelligent.
Oh no, she's right there.
Oh my goodness, watch
Oh,
out.
whoa,
It's gonna eat me like a popsicle. What is? Whoa!
Oh. Oh my god.
Even hanging, they're so focused on eating her.
Oh,
How close can you get?
oh my god. Oh, right in his mouth. Almost.
Oh, he stops and stares at him. No, just-
I
I can't do
know.
a sidestep with him. He's not going to be entertained. Hey,
Haha.
Buttercup.
Mine. I'm gonna stay with you.
Oh, god, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
Yuck.
god, this is. Oh no, what the
look, they're
heck?
boiling.
Ew.
Oh, on his leg.
Oh my god. Oh.
My precious.
No! No!
Ew,
Sucky face.
Oh.
Oh, that's
yeah.
heartbreaking.
Oh. Oh boy.
Mm-mm. Not her.
Oh yes.
He's pissed.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
They're still
Wow.
watching.
Okay, she's not playing anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, it almost looks like her.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Almost like he.
Oh,
He keeps
he's just
looking.
looking
He keeps
for
looking.
her.
Oh, break my legs.
Oh. Here she comes.
Mm-hmm.
He's like.
He's being so gentle with her now instead of like shaking her around.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh. Oh, gee.
He has a woman.
There's our sunset.
Yeah, right.
Oh, here
Oh,
they come.
goodness.
Oh, he keeps pushing her away to be safe.
Yeah.
It's my spot.
Yep.
Easy.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going down.
Wow, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Turbo.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, wow. Oh,
on the
jeez.
back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, peppered him right up.
So-
Slipping away.
There he goes. Yeah.
Get a picture of him with me. Oh,
They're
they're just
climbing on him.
crawling all over
Come
him.
on, yeah.
Insects.
No.
Beautiful music too.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh God, what a movie.
that was good. It was good. Ooh, God.
We watched the extended version of this.
Uh-huh.
And what do you guys think?
Oh, it was really good.
It was
Lot
a
of
beautiful.
tension.
It was a love story of sorts, and
Yes,
it
it's
was a
sad.
tragic. It's so
For
tragic.
sure.
I mean, they take him out
Aw.
of his own environment.
Yeah, he didn't ask to be taken out of there.
Yeah, he
They
was
took him out.
forced. And it seems
Yes.
like he only knew aggression all this time, even being in his own habitat. And these tribe members, like, they would sacrifice people to him and they would scream, and then that would make him aggressive. And he would, oh my
Yeah.
God, pull him apart. Like, he just
That's
knew how to
right.
be
He just
mean
wanted
and
to be-
savage.
And he just wanted solitude and peacefulness.
That's right.
He seemed like he loved the sunset. He liked watching that. And when Anne started seeing that side of him, when she calmed down, he calmed down. He started associating, and her making him feel better by dancing and trying to make him laugh.
yes.
Or not laugh, but
He
you
was
know,
like-
like
looked like he
a
was laughing. Yeah.
like I thought that was so fun to see that.
It was.
Now, could you see the style of Peter Jackson in this with the Lord of the Rings and
Oh,
The
definitely,
Hobbit?
especially
Yes.
the landscaping,
That's
really
right.
focusing on the backdrop
Mhm.
and
yeah,
Yes,
it's just
yeah,
so
very
beautiful,
done.
where it looks almost like a painting. You know, like
it
it's
That's
kind
right.
of
does.
Yeah.
You know, the
perfect.
little bridges and
That's
the
right, yeah.
waterfalls and the sky. It was
It was
gorgeous.
good,
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
details, rich in color, and just how they have the depth again, where everything in the foreground is so enhanced, and things in the middle ground and way background where it's just hazy, and it's still really pretty, and it just gives you this feeling of depth and how big this world is. And the island was just insane,
It
Oh my God,
was.
sure
so
was all those,
mysterious. Yeah,
with all those bugs and everything else. Oh my
everything was
gosh.
super big.
Everything, yes.
Oh God, the bugs were killing me. I'm like,
Oh,
ew, ew,
God,
ew, how
I
can
got
make this worse?
nightmares tonight.
I like how they had that where everything was giant there, because why would King Kong be giant? There was so much mystery there, but it was neat to see, like, okay, well, it's not just him. Everything on this island grew to be big besides the people there, but maybe
Yeah.
the people came later. A lot of questions, though.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of ruins everywhere. So you have all these monsters going around, but then you have all these pyramids and stuff that are broken down. So it's almost like a lot of time went by. So were people there beforehand? Was there another race there that was super intelligent before humans? And then
Yeah,
they
lots of-
disappeared because it seemed like there was a civilization there first. the monsters took over. They became ruins many years later, hundreds of years later, and then these other tribal people came. But they also were living in this area where
They were. It
was
was
very
feel like they
elaborate.
were worshiping these god-like creatures.
Yeah, they
That's
were.
right, yeah.
They were, and they were sacrificing
Sacrificing
their own just
themselves,
to
yeah.
appease the beasts, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. My God.
Artistry, like the setups on this, like
Yeah.
just how big Peter Jackson goes with his films, you know, just
That's
very
right, yeah.
impressive.
Oh my God.
And they were trying to warn them not to go on there. And Carl was just so determined to
Oh,
get this
definitely.
film up
Didn't
and
care.
running. A very selfish man.
Yes, it was.
You know, a lot of people died because of his doing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Ultimately,
Yeah.
yes, they all tried to save her, but it was ultimately Carl's,
That's right.
you know, shenanigans to get him to get to this Skull Island.
He was so obsessed with it, and I get it. He
Was.
wanted to be successful, and he was really good with film. He wanted to be successful. He knew that he was good, and he wanted to show off what he can do, but he got too obsessed and blindsided by this whole adventure to have
Yes.
fame, to be able to show off what he can do. And he was losing all these people, and he had
That's why he
emotion
kept
behind
filming.
it. Yeah, you can tell he felt bad, but he kept denying it and saying, like,
And
okay, well,
filming it.
the proceeds are going to go to the family. Like, he put his life out there for what we're doing. So he kept making it about him and making it okay that this is why we have to be driven to do this.
Yeah.
He did
No.
it twice, and
Twice.
not once were they
I
mentioned.
think 3 times.
No,
Yeah.
that's right.
3 times,
Yes, I
yeah.
think
They
so.
weren't
There's
even
so many.
mentioned at all.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, so hopefully he did do something there, but I love how they
Yeah.
showed his expression all the time, especially when things were really good for him and then really bad, where you can
Bad, yeah.
see not the devastation in his eyes, but you can see that he was kind of regretting it, but at the same time, like when certain people were getting killed by dinosaurs and stuff and he would get a good shot of it, he would have like a mixed emotion there where he's like, this is a great shot, but kind of guilty
right,
over it
doesn't-
too.
yeah.
And I love his expressions because his eyes were just so glazed over and huge this whole time. Like he was just in his own fantasy world.
The guys were so brave, you know, from the captain of the ship to.
I really
Yeah,
like
to
the
go back to
captain.
try to get in.
He looks so familiar.
Yeah.
So after this, I gotta look it up and be like, oh, duh, well, this is this guy, you know. But he looks so
Yeah.
familiar. I love his blue eyes, and a lot of their eyes were standing out even more so because again, with Peter Jackson, he has a lot of rich colors. He enhances stuff. I mean, the artist behind this, and even Anne's eyes were bright blue, and then you have the captain's
Yes.
eyes; they were bright blue too. And I'm like, oh my god, he's so handsome. But yeah, they were all brave to go and try to save this one girl.
Weren't they?
That's
And I think
right,
that's
they sure
sweet
were.
because they're human. They want to be civilized. They want to be able to bring back everyone. Not be like, well, screw that. We're not going to risk our lives. But what do you guys feel about that? Was it good that they went out, or should I just have sacrificed her and left?
They were very brave.
They should have saved her. Tried to save her anyway.
Yeah.
I would have given a time limit, and they did. It was quite lengthy, and they went through a lot of guys
they
to
sure
get her.
Yeah. So you would agree, Kim? You would agree that they should have
I
gone and
would,
saved her?
I
Yeah.
would.
I am glad they did, but it just sucks we didn't know that ahead of time that all these people were going to die.
Yeah.
And we're following all these different people. So the second group coming out, they didn't realize they lost all these guys, you know, so they're just
Yeah,
trying to
true, yeah.
still save people. I am happy they went out to save her, but in a realistic world, not really.
Yes.
But honestly, like, I want to save people, but if you're going to sacrifice everyone else for one person, but that's what makes
Right.
a
You have
good
to think
movie.
about
I'm like,
that,
I don't
yeah.
know if I would
You
do
just
that.
got-
You know,
yeah.
you want to be humane, but how many people did they lose? 17 there? It looks like way
Yeah.
more.
They lost so many guys. I can see Jack's point of view. He's in love with her. You can totally
That's
see
right,
that.
yeah.
And I
I
can see
love the
Carl's point
romance.
of view because he wants to have more footage. And then when he lost
That's right, yeah.
all the footage, he was like, I got to survive now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We're in
same.
with the cockroaches or whatever they
Oh
were.
God, those bugs were
Those
so
things were
gross.
so
Oh,
horrible.
that was like the
Yeah, oh,
creepiest part.
God.
I love the dinosaurs in it. King Kong was amazing and very tragic, but he was so awesome in his own territory, like defending this girl, this little puny little girl, you know, in this monstrous world, and he's going after these 3 dinosaurs. It's funny because it's like,
That was a good fight.
yeah, it was
That
a
was,
great
yeah.
fight to see like how strong he is. He is the king of that domain. And okay, I'm taking on 1 dinosaur. Nope, there's 2 dinosaurs. Oh wait, there's more. There's a 3rd dinosaur. So
Yeah.
it was very entertaining. Everything was so over the top. And how did you guys like the action? I heard you guys laughing a little bit throughout it.
I loved it. I
Yes.
loved the when they went down to when Kong went down with the 3 dinosaurs and they got caught up in the vine. I love that.
Oh,
That scene
God,
was
yeah.
great.
It kept like
They're screaming and then she's swinging and
Yeah,
no one's
I
trying to
I
eat her.
thought,
And
yes.
It was so much fun. Even the stampede scene, like,
my
it was just
God. That was a great
ongoing.
scene.
I thought they were going to be all trampled.
Yeah, I mean,
Going like that, a stampede. I said, boy, they were in between their legs and everything. I said,
I
my
know,
God.
all of it, just like these huge, almost elephants, like 5 times bigger, you know, just rolling and not crushing everyone there.
That's
Like,
right.
yes, they killed people, but you think everyone would have died there, like how insane that was.
Wow.
If you take away all the nitpicks, because you really can nitpick the heck out of this, it was entertaining. Like, it was a lot of
Yes,
fun.
yeah.
Even the scary energy, like, during the stampede, we were almost laughing half the time. You had these raptor-type dinosaurs, too, going after
Okay.
them. Like, all of the predators were going after the people. And I get it, like, predators
Yeah.
usually go after the weak. They go after the small ones first in a herd or something. But
Mm-hmm.
they were all getting targeted. And it was just so funny where it's like, yeah, right, like, they're all going to just go after the humans. And even with those, like, iguana things going after Anne. And then, oh, wait, there's another dinosaur. And then that T-Rex-like one.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ate that big
yes.
one.
After
Oh my
she
God, what
escaped
the heck?
Kong,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
was like,
Yeah.
when is it going to stop?
yeah, it
Yeah.
eats the lizard, and I'm like, that's like a full meal right there. And unless it's bored and wants to play with her, but he was so obsessed on just following her the whole
Was
entire
he?
time
Oh my God.
with a huge meal in his mouth. So I'm like,
That's
why
right.
does that even matter? Like, unless these guys are intelligent, they're like, hey, I just want to mess with this thing. I don't care. Like, because it's like small pickings, anyways. Why would you want that? You have a huge meal. But for the entertainment purpose, we're following all these characters,
That's right,
and
yeah.
all this mayhem is happening. So if you just let all that go, it's a lot of fun. It definitely
That's
it was for
right.
me,
My
anyways. You
gosh.
know. And then the poor people who died, you feel so bad for them.
That's right.
Yes,
Oh,
is it Hayes or Haynes? Hayes.
I think it's
he
Hayes.
was great.
Yeah,
he
Hayes.
was good.
He was so brave.
yes,
I was a
it
little ticked off at him for going in that cave by himself.
Oh my
I know
gosh,
something's
Why
a
are you
little
going
too
in
staged.
there?
Wow.
I know, because
Yes.
you knew things were going to happen. It's like, okay, well, why are you going in there?
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Just call her name and get out.
I like his relationship with Jimmy. Jimmy was
Jimmy,
so
yes, I really
sweet,
like
and
that a lot.
I like how they built up that story from the
Yeah.
beginning when Hayes was like, yeah,
That's
you know, we
nice.
found him in this ship and he was like an animal, even worse than the animals. And, you know, I kind of brought him up. And then we see all these different scenes of him like encouraging Jimmy and being like, you shouldn't be on the ship all your life. You should do more. And he's such an
Yeah.
innocent kid. And he is a pure kid. We don't know how bad his backstory was. He's just like, oh, Mr. Hayes. And he's so respectful and caring. And they had such a good relationship. When I first saw this, I was like, yeah, he's totally dying. One of them's dying. I'm
I
sure
thought
Hayes
for
is.
sure he would.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I thought for sure Jimmy got it the last
Yeah, it looked kind of like him, and sometimes
Look at him,
it's
had
so
a blue shirt
chaotic.
on and was like that. Yeah.
And that brings me back to Peter Jackson. Like, I love his direction. Like, I love how he portrays his films with all the special effects. Just beautiful, like you're watching an illustration. But I did have a feeling of Michael Bay a bit, too, where it was just so much chaos. You could follow what was going on, but it's almost so ridiculous where you start laughing. It's entertaining, but it's like, come on, really? You know? But I had a couple moments like that. Did you guys, or no? Just
I did
No,
at the
okay.
end, definitely too,
Mm.
when Kong, was just trying to he was getting taken over by the guys and going onto those little boats to get to the ship, and then him just trying to reach for them. I'm like,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
are they going to get out or not? He can still get in that water and get them.
Yeah.
So a lot of good action. It was a slow build up in the beginning, but it kind of reminded me a lot of Jurassic Park or something where you're just slowly getting introduced to the people. I thought it was fun that it was so many decades ago and just the music behind it, learning more about Anne and how she started off on this whole adventure.
Good,
Yes,
I-
that was a great
definitely.
story in the
That was
beginning
good.
too. Yeah.
And then it's just like action, nonstop
Oh, it sure
action
was.
all the way through
Yes, so-
after the first hour, So we watched the extended version, so that's long. It's another still like 15-20 minutes, and
Yeah.
it's already a 3-hour movie, so it brings us to 3:20, and so we were here for a while, and we're a little
Yes.
tired, but it was definitely a good movie. For that long, I was very entertained all the way through.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
I was too. I
didn't
loved
get
Anne.
tired.
Anne was great.
I
Great
loved
in
Naomi
this.
Watts is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, I love her a lot,
Yes,
and
Very good actress.
She's very good.
a lot of good-looking people. I mean, you shouldn't go by that, but I think she's so beautiful and great for that
She is.
role because the
She's
old,
natural looking too.
yeah, and like the old King Kong, like it was always about him being infatuated with a beautiful woman. That was iconic. Him going up the building and then beating his chest with the planes
Yeah.
going by. So that's from the old
Yes.
film, I guess.
Yes.
That's right. Yes, it was.
So I like how they brought that into this film. There's a lot of love there. You can see that. It was so sad, and I love the animation
Yeah.
behind Kong, where you can feel what he's feeling, and even him going beautiful at the end, but he's doing it
Oh,
differently
yeah.
because like his hands are curled, so he can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna do it like a person, because I kind of
Yeah,
expected to
yeah.
see that later, but he did his own like little beating you know, like an ape like this, but he did the beautiful thing because he was really paying attention and understood what she meant. So I thought that was such a good bonding moment to see how far he's come with her and how tragic.
It was,
It was so sad. So love, you know, tragic ending. And there was a lot of romance going on with her and with Jack, too. I was kind of shallow when I first saw this, where I was like, oh, gosh, he's going to like this other actor guy who's, like, all into himself.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
what
right.
Yeah, oh, my God, yeah.
I'm glad there was nothing there. And I was impressed he went back to save them.
Bruce, yeah.
I am too. I am too. And the guys really, yeah, right. I like the way the guys, it established that they really enjoyed her company filming the movie on their way to Singapore.
That's right.
And they really did like her. Yeah, they really did like her. And, you know, they had this friendship all along on the journey to the island. So
I thought they did a really good job with that too, because sometimes when we watch time jumps, it's hard to really accept it. And in this case, I felt like it was fun because there's a romance brewing. I mean, besides the bonding with the crew, which was really nice to see, we could tell time has really passed. And then with Anne, with Jack also meeting up, and they're having these fun like moments, and you can tell a lot of time has passed. It didn't feel too rushed, where it's like, oh, I love you, oh my God. And,
that's right.
And then boom, like once they start kissing, that's when they are so close to the island and all the mayhem happens. But and then the tribal members, like in the beginning,
oh
like
my, that was scary. That was really creepy.
How Carl can just go up there with a chocolate bar. Here, just take it.
That's a crazy thing.
Like, they know what chocolate is.
Yeah, and here we're going in with the perspective of Carl and crew. We're seeing these scary people, but this is their territory, and we're invading. We're doing these gestures because we're just cocky and we're not thinking. Yeah, there's spears everywhere. There's all this like death, just like spiky things. And whenever you see spikes sticking in all different directions, I would think defensive. Like I would think, okay, well they're trying to keep something out, or they're warning. You see skulls everywhere when you initially walk into a cave. But that's what makes it exciting. Like, oh, you know. And Carl is so obsessed with this whole thing that, you know, he's like, oh, it'll be fine. This is great. Skull Island. That's why it's called that. Who cares about death? Like, well, you know, I would be questioning, why are all these skulls here? And he did say he thought it was abandoned, but once he saw that one kid, I'm like, there's a child here. How did this child get here? There's probably parents somewhere. There's probably a family somewhere. Oh, wait, maybe there's more than just a family here. Like, I would have all these questions, but... Yeah, so just to go to this kid with a chocolate bar, like, that's not aggressive. Like, hey, just take it. Like, it's your fault. It's totally your fault. Right. And that poor guy getting speared in the back, you know.
Oh, wow. And that older woman, like, chanting. Oh, that was really eerie. That was...
The whole thing, the eyes rolling back, too.
Yes.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah, what a lifestyle, huh? I mean...
Wow.
Like,
well, that's all they knew. That's all they knew.
I love the design of the wall. And how that bridge would go down for the sacrifices.
Yeah, like a fork.
It was insane. Yeah, they would just pull them down, and you can tell they do this a lot to appease Kong. So I love the idea, the mystery of the island. Like, there were so many questions. Again, the ruins that we saw, and all the different like dinosaurs and just huge creatures there. It's like, oh wow, you know.
That was surprising to me. I wasn't expecting all that either.
You just thought it was going to be Kong, right?
Just about Kong, yeah.
So I thought that was more fun because I expected that too, and I was like, wow, this is a lot going on. It's like Jurassic Park.
That's right, my
all these different things. Like, where's Godzilla? Come on, we need Godzilla. We have like
iguanas. One of the walls there now.
Yeah, wow, huh? But yeah, so I think it was a lot of fun. I know a lot of people were kind of mixed about this, and I think for the length of it, it could have been shorter, but I did like learning about the characters, and I don't know what scenes I would take out because the action was still a lot of fun. And Andy Serkis, the way he died, because he did Gollum, he did Caesar, he played a bad guy in Marvel, so we've seen him in a lot of stuff. He does a lot of motion capture type stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty gross how he died.
Yeah, with those like leeches, but like not just leeches. We have big teeth and gross muscles with teeth coming out. There were a few short scenes I did not recognize, so I'm guessing that was part of the extended, because extended doesn't mean like, oh, we're just going to stuff in 15 minutes here. You have like usually little segments that they take out to make the movie shorter. So like they had this ostrich bird thing that died, and
that we thought was her, that we thought he shot her.
I don't remember that scene, so I think that was extended. All these other parts, I'm like, I can't like name them right now, but that was kind of like, oh, I don't remember that, so they were probably part of the extended too. But the ostrich one, I love the creatures, but but that one they could have left out, I think, because it looked a little too fake compared to all the other ones. But because it's extended, maybe that's why, because they didn't put as much like animation or special effects mixed in with it. Because it looked like the skin wasn't as detailed.
And it was right,
like,
right in your face in the light.
So it looked a little fake to me, and that's me nitpicking because it's Peter Jackson and he does such a great job with everything, all the details to make it believable. And I love the expressions on Kong because he was very human-like.
Yes,
he was
communicating with Anne, and
when he was pissed off, when he was like really pissed off after she left and he got her back. He was, you can just see the expression on his face, like
you can feel everything he was feeling. Yeah. And how great was Jack? I love how they showed that romance too, because like he was really in love, and even though they didn't know each other that long, but Jack and Anne were so in love with each other.
Yeah, you could tell.
And he was so different from her, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like looks, they were kind of hinting towards that, where she's like, "Oh, I kind of figured you'd be this type of person," and it's like, "Hello, here I am."
Yes,
and he is a heroic person. So here we have Bruce. He did come back later, which I was impressed by.
That was good, yeah.
And I'm happy he did. But I'm happy that Jack was made to be the hero, and he kept wanting to save people. He wanted to save Anne. Then he saved like 3 other people, even Jimmy at the end.
He did.
So what was your favorite part of this movie?
I actually like the beginning. I like the beginning form of it, going over to the island. When Jack went to go get her in the night with his bats, that was a great scene.
Yeah.
I like that section too.
How about you, Mom?
That stampede was really crazy. I thought people were going to really be trampled on.
Yeah, that was that scene was so like crazy. And what about the dinosaurs too, like the T-Rex type dinosaurs later on?
That was impressive.
I love that scene. That was probably my favorite. And Kong battling them.
Yes.
I thought that was insane.
Yes.
I like the part also when they first met the other dinosaurs, the brontosauruses, and Carl's like just telling Bruce, "Go out there, go out there, and just do a shot with you."
He's so like in awe, and he just wants to be a famous film director, and he's like, "Yeah, risk your life. It's good." Like he knows what's going on here, so it's just like so crazy. And I really thought Bruce was going to be the first to die. I'm like, "Oh, here's this handsome actor," and it's like everything's great, and then squish.
That's right.
But that part you were talking about with the T-Rexes again on the vines, like swinging and still going after Anne, like that was a fun scene. But how crazy, like, okay, they're hanging, they're tangled, and I know, okay, their brains are small, and they're like, ooh, meat, let's chomp the meat, but no matter what, like, survival kicks in, and you're hanging there, and they're still going after Anne. But again, that's the energy of this, where you just kind of roll with it, and it's just so funny, and so, like, scary, but, like, that funny scary, so you're not terrified, and I was just, like, laughing, like, oh my God, more. So I'm glad.
I like the water scene, too. I like when they were on the boats, those makeshift boats, that that creature came out.
Ooh, yeah, they had all the branches.
How smart. Shooting it up.
I know there was,
oh my God.
I knew there was going to be something in the water.
Yeah, I know.
So there's going to be like a huge alligator or something.
Not even knowing. You have no clue it's on this island, but that's what makes it fun. Like, hey, let's try the water this time. Maybe land is worse, and... but all these people just going after one girl again, like so many people died, and even in the city, it's like...
Yeah, right. And when you're
too.
going to shoot Kong himself, he's going to land somewhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
I know, because every moment, and even having Anne up there, and I get it, because it's a love thing, too. I know it's kind of weird saying it like that, but it's true. That's the story. Like, the beast loves the beautiful woman, and she cares for him, and almost like a pet, but I know it's more of a romance kind of thing, so she's just, not in love with him like he's in love or infatuated with her, but she really cares and is compassionate about this big beast. She feels sorry for him, and he is gentle at heart. I mean, he's a big beast, but he had to survive. He has a rough living, he lives in a rough terrain, and he was brought out of that, not his choice. And caged, so now he's trying to defend the only one that he loves and cares about, his only family. We saw skeletons on his island, probably his family, maybe his parents or his mate or something that was killed, so he's probably the last of his kind. So it's just very tragic. So here we exploited him, not we as just people, but we just took control of a situation and destroyed it. Something beautiful and destroyed it. Yeah,
that's
so
very sad.
Tragic, but very beautiful story. And he was very good at heart. Like, he loved sunsets, and he was peaceful with her. So anyways, I really liked it. I thought it was good.
I did
It was
too.
very good.
Guys, I just wanted to apologize for our webcams. We do have new webcams that we're working with, and I have to install drivers and just do trial and error with you guys because mine's okay, but even now and again mine gets fuzzy, but these are the newer pros. Yeah. And now Kim and Mom had to go back to their old ones just because it kept going out of focus so much, and we just got these. I was hoping it wouldn't just like be that difficult, but anywho, so we were getting blurry now and again, and you'll probably see in the 10-minute version on YouTube, the fair use version, you know, you'll see us jumping colors now and again, and maybe even jumping windows because we had to sign off a couple times and then restart computers, unplug the devices,
and right now in the window, the sun is out, but it's more or less the wind is blowing and everything's going, and you can see it on my
I can see it kind of flickering a little bit.
That, yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny what we know
it's
now.
It's not the camera, it's out there in the window.
But you guys really do so much, and I appreciate it, because usually I'm the one doing the setup and making sure everything's correct when we sit on the couch together, and you guys now are doing your own setup, so it's a lot, and you guys learned a lot over the last few months.
Yeah.
I'm hoping eventually we'll be back on the couch again.
I hope so.
Can you imagine, like, how many months ago now? 6 months ago since we started doing it this way? Yeah. We were just like, oh, it's only going to be a week or two, and we'll be back doing it the normal way, and eventually we'll get there again. Everyone has their own opinion, but we're just playing it safe, guys. It's just not worth the risk for Mom and Dad to get sick. But I hope you guys are well. Great movie. Please leave in the comments what you guys think of this movie. Anything else you guys like to say about it?
No, it was very good, though.
I think we covered it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was fun. So Kong was my favorite. I love the captain. He was my second favorite because I had a crush on him a little bit.
I like Jack and Anne.
They were good. I like them too a lot. How about you, Mom?
And I like Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy was great.
Kid, I really liked Jimmy, yeah.
He was great. So thank you. Yeah, and Anne was great. I love that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys. Bye. Beat your chest. I almost want to do a Tarzan yell. Like,
Okay, whatever.